Hey everyone, and welcome to an update video of inZOI, and today we are going to talk about mods. As you can tell, they are now in the menu as a very wonderful point. And this video is sponsored. Big thanks to CurseForge, who have sponsored this video to give you the option to see what is possible in inZOI and hopefully find your way back into the game if you have exited at the beginning. CurseForge, if you don't know, is the biggest modding network in the world. They do basically mod every single game you can imagine, but the most prominent ones are obviously Hogwarts Legacy, Minecraft, first and foremost, and a couple of others. You can check out CurseForge if you want, but they are the official partner and they have mods now in inZOI. We are going to go in here, we're going to go in the game, we're going to check out a couple of things. I have already prepared some things for you guys, but first things first, let's have a look how this actually looks in game. So we're going to go into mods, then you see a bit of a loading screen, and we go into a bit of a different menu. And the cool bit about this is a fully integrated modding. So that means you don't need to go very complicated to certain size and put that into folders or anything. No, it is going to be in the game directly via a menu. As you can see over here, down here you can see the best mods at the moment, and you can see over here we browse, we've installed mods and my mods, but we are going to go into the installed first. You can see I already did install quite a lot of mods. As you can see over here, some samples, we do also have some decoration, we do have some kids play furniture, we do have a lot of things, and you can easily click them on off if you want them. You know, certain people want to do also, you know, kind of different storytelling videos, and then it's easy to click them on. Or if you just want to have different things that also, if you see a little hiccup here and there, this is because I'm recording remote. I'm in Spain right now and I'm doing this via a remote desktop, so don't blame the game or the modding integration. This is solely because of my internet connection. I'm doing that with a very funny 5G network, but it's fine. It's well, I did test and it's all good. So let's go first of all and browse some mods. There are a couple of mods I have installed already, but there are also some new ones over here. You can Mesa Cubo de Piedra. What's that? Let's just quickly go in. Ah, okay, this is like a little cube. Oh, look at this. This is like a Minecraft cube in here. Stone block table for placing 3 objects. Yes, I'm going to install a Minecraft one. We talked about Minecraft as one. This is beautiful. So let's go back, and you can see there are a couple of things in here, but you can also go via the build mode, or you go into Create a ZOI, and then in Create a ZOI, you should also be able to find different types of things, like for example outfits. Let's go for outfits first, and then in here you can see a whole bunch of different outfits. We've got an animal print dress, or we have soul boots. We've got a couple of other cool things. This dress over here is pretty nice. Let's go for that one. Because I'm also going to show you some of the new stuff from the update. There's also been a big free update of inZOI, which came along with the modding, and there are some really cool things in here. So first of all, let's install that one, and you can see there are certain things in here. I'm not sure if this is a set or a dress, but you know, this might be. Let's see if that's in here. Mesh copy set outfit mini dress. Okay, female only. Okay, this is a set outfit, so you also got to check which category that is. Sometimes you have like only boots or whatever. At the moment, this is all we have installed over here, but we could also go into, let's say, tattoos and see if there's anything. No one did a tattoo yet. Presets, nope. But you know, it's very new. It's just 2 days old, so don't expect too much already being in here. But in the coming weeks, this will be filled with a lot of cool things, and you can see there's virtually anything you can imagine in here. And then, as I said, you can easily check out these things. But I'm assuming you want to see this in game, so let's go back and have a little check how this is going to look in the game while I drink a little sip here. This is going to be very fun because I have said that at the beginning. I've played this game quite a lot, as you guys know, and I also did quite a lot of testing. So I was really looking into having options to have certain different styles and going into, let's say, a bit more broken down things, or maybe a bit more German. And you know that I struggled quite a lot with different types of, you know, architecture and whatnot. And so when there was the announcement that there's going to be modding, I'm really looking forward to it. I do some 3D modeling myself. I haven't been doing it too much because I'm, you know, of time reasons. But maybe in the future I'm going to do something for this game, or I'm going to port over some of the Planet Coaster 2 stuff I did in here. You know, remember the stroller we did, or that little cleaning machine or so? Could be easily done, because you can easily create your own mods as well. So you can check that out. There are some very comprehensive tutorials how to do that in the inZOI Discord as well, if you fancy doing so. But also CurseForge will help you if in need. So in here, There's our little character, by the way. This is the character I created for this test today. You can see she's looking a little bit like Katniss Everdeen, by the way. This was not intentional, but what is intentional is I wanted to show you certain things before we look at some of the mods. Let's first of all go into the free camera. Very quick, there you go. You can see, whoops, go down and up, and there you go. Look where the headphones are. The headphones are now placed freely around her head, which is one of the coolest changes in the game right now. You can place certain things on your characters. Whoops, where did I go with the camera? Holy cow, I rotated. So there you go. You can freely place your accessories now, which is really, really damn cool. And if we go down, you already have spotted maybe some donut stuff over here. If you are familiar with 3D modeling, or maybe you clicked on the video because you're into modding, you may actually know the wonderful guy called the Blender Guru. And I found this so funny that there is right away some donut stuff in here, because the Blender Guru is that one person who's been creating these donut tutorials for Blender. I don't know how many he did by now, maybe 10 or so, always updating them when there is a major update in Blender. And this is the way how I also learned Blender, and so it's kind of fun to have that in here. So there's like a little stool where you can sit down, there's a rack down here. This table, by the way, is another mod, which is a very cool pattern as well. And I also created a bit of a different room on the other side. So if we go into that room, that should be behind, where is it gone? This is a different save file. Okay, well, we do that ourselves now. It doesn't matter. Because I also created some stuff for the kids. So let's actually do this. Why not? This is something we can really crazily quickly do. So let's go into the build mode, and we're going to connect a little room in the back here. Whoops, come on, go back. Go back, there you go. So I can show you some of the new stuff in the menu, by the way. This is very handy indeed. So we're gonna place this room now. Hold on, the sun is coming from over here. You know what, I'm just gonna make a bit of a hallway going all the way here. Then just bring that over and to this side. So that's gonna be, well, we're gonna make that a little bit more narrow so that we don't go into the window. So here we go. That is very, very nice. Ooh, I need to be a bit more careful with my mouse because of the remote desktop. This is always a little bit tricky, but you know, that's just fine. We're gonna get used to that. So here we go. We just need to put a door in here. Therefore, we need to move that little bin. Let's just move that one over here to the other side. Come on, there you go. It's in the middle of the room. It doesn't matter. So if we would have some mods, by the way, they would appear in the menu. In a second, I'm going to show you how that looks. I'm just going to put another kind of door in here. So this one is going here, and then this is the room. Let's just quickly give the room a bit of a nice makeup, you know, just for the sake of it. We're just going to give that a bit of styling to make it a bit more nice. So maybe this. Oh wait, hold on. Is there something more kids-like? Yeah, this is more kids-like, but I definitely want to have that brighter. There you go. Look at that. This is very nice. And then we're going to make the floor also some... We don't make the floor lava, but we do make it artificial grass. This is kind of fun for kids, and we're going to make this a bit brighter. There you go. Fun. And we give this whole thing like a huge open window. I figure that is very nice for the kids indeed. Hold on. Can I plop this? Is that too big though? It's too big. Can I have a smaller one? It's like how tall? Oh, 3.9 meters tall. No, definitely not. I need a 3-meter one. Standing sized window. Yeah, that's the one we go. We go here and we make like another one to the other side. Actually, I feel like, come on, copy that one. I feel like this is the best way to get a lot of light into your rooms, which I think is a very good idea to have. So now we got this, and if you go now to, whoops, not create, we go into the furniture, and in furniture you can also put down whatever you want, but I'm going to type in kids and then hit enter, and you can see now in the kid area, we can see there is now a little icon to the top left corner, which is the mod icon. So this is the way you know that this is a mod. So you can take that out and then just place it into the room as you want. So just like a couple of kids things in here. Here we go. And we're going to place that one in here too. We don't need everything, but you can see that one is pretty easy. And then we can also go into, this is the default camera. I want to go into the free camera in a second. Here we go. So let's just free camera. There you go. And now we can move, a little bit nicer. And so you can see how nicely done these things are. Gosh, Look at that. I mean, me having 2 kids now, I'm very excited about things like that. This is so freaking cool. I also found a couple of other things that were really cool as mods. You know, we've downloaded quite a lot. Don't worry, we are going to look at the fashion ones too. But if you go into the different rooms and you scroll through here, apparently at some point you may come across little icons, like modded icons. There you go. There's, for example, the table I've already placed down, so you can see that. There's also that little icon of the creator to the bottom left. A very good one, a very good icon, so very recognizable. So this is also for you to get recognized. Creating good mods is always very handy. And here you can see there's also some very cool furniture. I'm not sure if I can put it on top of the kids area here. Some of those, no, but I can put it secretly on the ground. So there you have something of these. And some of those we can also put down to the ground. And you know what, we could also put a rug down there. But you know, in here you can also see these are lights now. Got a new little icon for the lights. A couple of things have changed also with the game. I haven't been too much into it because most was focused on the gameplay. I am really looking forward to the build mode, which is in the next big update. So we're definitely going to look more into that. Look at that little egg. What's that though? What is that even? Hold on. This is a broken egg lamp. Oh my god, this is so fun. Okay, you apparently can't change the appearance or anything because it's coming with a full texture, but some mods will obviously allow you to do that yourself as well. There's also very cool stuff in here. I'm going to show you. Also, let's just make it a bit more bright. Here goes that. Oh, look at that, the sun glooming in. So we also found some very cool floral mods I'm going to put outside of the house. Here you go. They're very, very neat. Some flowers. I'm going to show you how cool they look in a second. Come on, just grab me that one. So here we go. And we also have another tub down here. Oh my god, that's kind of big. Oh, that's nice. So if we fly a little closer to that one, look at this. Ooh. I'm loving that. Look at how nicely they are done. Like, the closer you get, you see how well the model is done. I don't have an idea. Like, they will be reviewed through CourseForge, so I'm not entirely sure what exactly they're all checking. I'm not sure how it goes with the polygons, so if they might be too piece heavy, because these plants, oh my goodness me, they look like very detailed. And having quite a lot of polygons, but I'm like, for me the game runs absolutely smooth, so there's no hiccup, no issue whatsoever. I also test-wise placed down quite a lot of those, which should have, if problematic, should have a significant impact on the game, but it didn't. So I'm very much positive towards the fact that they are very, very nicely implemented into the game and don't really cause much of a struggle. Over here you can see this is, by the way, the donut table. Shall we just place that one in, so to the kids' room? I figured they would love to have like a donut table in here, and I'm not sure if we can place certain things. Oops, what did I just grab here? No, I didn't want to grab that. So let's just go and grab the little egg and see if we can place that. Oh, look at that, we can put that on a table. And I'm wondering if I can... Okay, down here I can't move it with the Alt key. I thought maybe in here the Alt key could help to place, like down here you can apparently place that freely if you will, but up here you still have the slots. But the mods come with, at least I figure, some better slots than in the game. Usually there are just 2 or 3 slots, and you've seen that maybe in the mode there was like this little cube. Let's type in cube. That was the Minecraft cube. Should be called cube. And okay, no, it's maybe block. Maybe it was block. Let's go for block then. There you go. This is what's that? No, this is lamp. Hold on. Where's the... It was called block, wasn't it? Okay, maybe we find this. I'm not sure if we can filter only for mods, by the way. Filter, no, style, capacity, and so on. No, we can't. Okay, would be fun to just go for mods. I'm not sure what happens if you type in mod. Okay, that doesn't work. Well, it was a good idea, but maybe this is a good fix for the future if you just want to see all your mods at one spot. But I'm thinking, like, where could this cube be? Because that was like something like a little cupboard maybe here, or maybe this is the area to go in, because I certainly don't want to go through everything. Would that be living room? Definitely living room, right? So let's go through here. Or maybe bedroom? Maybe it is bedroom, and then you have something next to it. Let's see if we can... Ah, there you go. It was bedroom, indeed. Mesa de piedra cúbica. Okay, I should have put that in Spanish. Is that Spanish? I guess so. And this one had 3 slots, you said. Oh, wait. Hold on. What? Did you see that little water texture going down? Almost like... What was that even? Or like this little hovering texture. Oh, is there water in here? Oh, this is just like a glooming outline. Oh my god, that looks kind of fun. I thought that was like having Minecraft kind of water texture flowing down, but no, this isn't. So we did have some decoration as modded stuff as well. I'm not sure if I will find this in here too. So this is some kind of, okay, this is kind of the same decoration, but we also did have something in the kitchen. Let's have a look inside of the kitchen, because I did find some very nice decoration for the kitchen too. So there is that one, but it definitely is, this is the other thing down here. Yeah, there you go, look at that. We have some very cool stuff like coffee beans. There you go, from CourseForge. Hold on, I want to put them on here so you see them. There you go. And you've got 3 slots they said, so 1 slot. This is some olive oil or something like that. Is that like olive oil? Yeah, olive oil. Gonna put that one up here too. And down here you've got some Franklin's hot sauce. There you go. And then you can have all these things in here. And if we just quickly zoom in, you're gonna see, there you have it. Oh my god, this looks so freaking good. This looks so good. Also, I'm not sure if I can make it brighter or darker. There you can see, oh gosh, the lighting in this game is also still very nice. And I'm also fun, like, oops, if you see that, on the brand, there's a CurseForge as an icon on the coffee bean brand. Let's just try to zoom in. There you go. This is so fun. Look at that. Hot sauce, olive oil, and CurseForge. CurseForge? I'm very bad at pronouncing. You guys know that. But there you go. This is very fun. This is very fun indeed. Like a whole bunch of mods, and I'm loving all these mods. Like this is so freaking cool. I just want to bring my character over here to make that room a bit nicer. I'm also wondering if the ceiling could, like, do we have also ceiling top lights, like kind of roof lights that we can make that? I'm not sure if we had then. Like, no, there's no top light, headlights kind of thingy, right? So if we go into the windows, what do I have? What did I change? Okay. Let's go into the windows again. I think we don't. Do we have a top light or something like that? A ceiling window? I wish to have that. This would be so cool. I remember we had something like that, but anyways, that's a bit of a shame. I thought we had, but it doesn't look like. So the only thing we can do is make this room brighter by putting in more windows, I guess. So light is coming from over here. Let's just check that one and put even more windows in. So let's duplicate that one. And just place that here, and another one. Oh, we can't because of that thing. Okay, maybe on this side. Yes, we can bring one in more here, and then see. Look, we can make it a little bit brighter, but not too bright actually. I'm wondering how. All the way in the evening. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I can't make it any more bright than that. But what we could do, we can give them a little bit of a light to the top, so we can go in there with our character. Because if I remember correctly, it was actually nighttime, so we should put some lights in. And honestly, I think I'm gonna put more than one in, just to have it very bright in the room, to have a good presentation of these things. Doesn't really matter where I put them. So here you go. Let's go out of the... Oops. No, not canvas. We go back. We go back. And we go and control our camera. Let's go to the shoulder view. And then we're going to put on play. And we're going to disable Smart ZOI for a moment. We did have Smart ZOI disabled. Zoom out a little. Just go over here. And we are in the new room. There you see that. Oh my god. Look at all the kind of stuff. This is... so freaking cool. Let's go into photo mode now. Photo mode. Because I want to really look at all these things. Oh my god, how's she even looking? So let's just zoom out a little. Woo! That is so cool. Even though her pose is anything but cool. She's doing some weird stuff over here. Let's do a little photo. But we do need a bit of a different pose. My friend, what's going on here? Come on, save that photo. And then let's give her, first of all, a bit of a nicer expression. Smile. Don't you have... oh my god. She doesn't even have your... so let's have a look. What else is in here? Dancing. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's take a photo. There you go. On socks. I like that. Oh, it's not even socks. It does look a little bit like on socks. But yeah, so dancing. Oh my god. Actually, I do say that these mods, they look really, really cool. And oh my god, the movement, is that a new kind of dance? The movement is really, really slick, really nice. I'm really happy with my character, by the way. So I promised you that we're also going to look into the character mode real quick. So let's actually do that. We have looked at all the mods like furniture wise, and now let's go and edit our characters. So we go, oops, we should be able over here, edit city. No, I want to edit my character. Where's the character? They did also rearrange some of the UI icons, so I need to find them. So here we have our Asuntia clear. Oh my god, what are you even playing over here? Oh my god. Can I change her now? How was that again? Mouse store? Nope. I wanted to design preferences, ambitions, traits, skills, values. How was that again that I could edit her appearance? Otherwise, we're just going to create a new character. I don't really mind too much, to be honest. But there was a way to go into it. They just rearranged a whole bunch of things. So I thought that was over here. So desired life is nothing. Can we? Oh, that was just like editing the family. I'm a bit confused, but okay. We are just going to do the following because I don't want to mind you with all that kind of stuff. We are going to go to the city real quick. Oh wait, relationships? Nope. But we could build mode, psyched, edit city. That's where I wanted to go. So we're going to do that, and we're going to click on her. Maybe over here. Clear our family. There is no way to do that. Desired life. You know what we're gonna do? Metro house, and we're going to. We can't play. Just like over here, select the family, and we're going to create a new family. It doesn't really matter. We just there you have it. I just wanted to show you a couple of little things. So this is our character, and I'm going to go right away into editing. So first of all, let's create this trait, because otherwise here you're going to be a go-getter. Select that one. And I'm going to go right into outfit. And then we go into sets, so you can see that. And in here, as you can imagine, the same goes on with a little modding icon in here. And if we click on that, you can see there is the modded stuff we have. Very nice indeed. And you can also change a couple of things. If you go to my texture, which is pretty cool, they also bring you some actual textures. So it's not only that you get the dress and the mod itself. No, you're also going to be treated with some custom textures people made, and they will be automatically added to that as well, which I think is beautiful. So this is something I did over here, but as you can see down here, this is the author Bisu, and I'm assuming Bisu was the one who created some of the mods, which is pretty cool. And then you can also change main color and so on. But you can also, if you go to just the color wheel, you then can create some of the other colors. But as I changed certain things, it's going to override this immediately. But as you can tell, you can change this into any kind of color you want, which is really slick. And some of the other things come with a bit more different styles. Like that one, for example, comes with a bit of a different patterns. As you can see over here, hovering over, you can see there's another thing from the author. Very nice, very nice. I really do appreciate that. And you can also see we're going to keep that dress because I really like that. And if we go then to shoes, I assume in shoes there you can see there's a modded shoe I downloaded as well. Down here you can see that one, a very nice shoe as well. And then you can change the color in here too. So basically you go through the menu, and whenever you find some modded stuff, it's going to be appear as in here with that little icon. I'm going to override that real quick so you can see that like kind of Korean kind of crop top style thingy in here. And you've got presets. I'm not sure if there's a modded preset. Nope, there's no modded preset in here. Outerwear, I've no idea if there are some mods in here. Oh, look at that, there is even one jacket I downloaded. So in a bit of time, like in a week or two, you will have the ability to have so many mods in here, and custom stuff, which is so cool. By the way, custom stuff, let's create real quick something, because there is also some real cool stuff in here. We can actually go and create some custom stuff. How is that? Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna create. How was that again? Wait, craft. We gotta go craft, because they also changed a lot of things, which is so cool. Right, and in here where you can craft your own stuff, there are a couple of new options. As you can see over here, the collar is quite different from what it used to be. So you can see there are different versions now with like very close to the top. You've got a V-neck, you've got a very high crop one, and you've got a very nice, neat collar one. The reason why I do know the name collar, by the way, or the word collar, is very much goes all the way back to Pro Evolution Soccer, 6 or so, where you could create your own kits, and you actually kind of learned very quickly how to you know, pronounce all these things, or actually what they are called. So callout was always the one that you were creating for making the kids kind of, you know, how they were in real life, because they don't have the licenses. So very fun little story here. But yeah, you can see you can create virtually anything in here. As you can see, oh, look at that, with that little detail here to the bottom. You also have that one with some chords and going down here, very nice. So you can also create your custom bottoms, if you will, and there are also very new options. Remember, we also had skirts in the first one. Now you have got different ones in here, as you can tell, or you can change the top here and then also make something like with the underwear popping out, which is kind of modern, you know, and then change the bottom accordingly if you want to. So that's pretty cool indeed. You can also now switch between bottoms and skirts, which is kind of cool. Now you have got skirts in here too, and also different options. Not sure if they're new or not, but in here you can also create some necklaces now, different type of chains, if you will, and then you can also create your own custom necklace hanger if you want, the pendant, and there you have it. And wrist like clocks or whatever watches you can create yourself, but I'm sure there will be mods for that in a very quick amount of time too. I want to have like something like the, look at that, that's definitely like kind of the Apple Watch in here. And then you can also make sure that you have a different bands if you want to change the color of that, as always. And what's that even here? Oh, you can even change the watch face if you want. That's pretty fun indeed. Look at that one. I'm very certain that you will be able to change this as well. Anyways, guys, that should be it. Oh, wait, maybe one last thing I want to show you. Let's go to the face and then to the hair. There are some very cool new hairstyles in the game that I've chosen also earlier. Let's get rid of the hat real quick. No, we don't need your head. So you can see there are some very cool new hairstyles. I like that one in particular, very, very indeed in depth. And then you've got that one. You've got, I think this one is new too, the one I used. But there's some also very cool ones. This one is new, I assume. So a couple of new hairstyles in the game, but all of that will be possible with mods very, very soon. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that little mod overview. Again, you can just go, let's go quickly back to the menu real quick so you can see that. No, just go back, and then we go back to the main menu, go to lobby. We actually don't need to save because that was just for the showcase reason. I may actually do some more with building as soon as there's some new building mods available, but I'm very, very happy that we finally have modding. And again, it is very simple. Just go to the game and then, oh, by the way, it's very important. You go to options. If you haven't enabled that, you go to options and there is a new mod area, and you go in here and you just click on enable. That's something very easy. You know, in case you haven't figured yourself, here it is. But it should be enabled per default, and then you see it in game. And you know, I could reset to default, but then all my settings are gone. So I'm gonna apply that. So hopefully you guys like that. Let's go one last time to mods, so you have it as an overview while I do my outro. So hopefully that kind of overview was helpful for you. I certainly enjoyed checking out what is in. I can't wait to see what people are doing. Look at that, like a little toilet over here. What people are doing with this modding power in their hands. I can't wait to see cool and creative mods in the coming weeks. And if you are capable of doing that yourself, you can now mod the game, put it into the modding store via CurseForge, and enjoy this game with mods now. So there is no lack of content in the future, I guess, if you will. But there will also be some gameplay mods in here, by the way. If I click on that one, I'm not sure if... Can I click you? No, I can't. But there will be some gameplay mods in the future, so that's going to be fun as well. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, blah, blah, all that kind of YouTube stuff. You know, yeah, I can't wait to show you more in the future. I'm going to check that out in 2 weeks' time again to see how the modding situation changed. And then make sure to check out in the channel. But until then, have a good time and bye!